Hello world, welcome to M Banks Unfiltered, where I talk about almost anything. This video will be MMA boxing, whatever number I'm on. So I just want to go over this little tube comment real quick. Hold on, let's see where I need to be. All right, so there was a fight, right? And this was 18-year-old prospect Vito Melanici suffers first loss to James Martin, and the kid gets murked real bad. It should have all been unanimous, and of course, I say y'all go watch it. I put, man, one judge had it a draw because it was so one-sided to where, of course, I had to do that emoji like, man, I don't get it. So then we'll get a commenter saying Max DeLuca had it a draw. He was trying to help a fellow Italian, and then I say 100% because what it is sometimes in boxing, even when you get murked and beat up real bad, depending on who you are, you can still have a good look when you lose. So same thing when I see the Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Canelo Alvarez result being a majority decision when 90% of humans know it should have been a unanimous. That should be evidence alone to show the favoritism bullshit in boxing sometimes. So yes, Canelo is super favoritism because people even still praise him in the Floyd loss. Like, nigga, you was just another fighter in the, on the Floyd loss list. Like, and to me, he hasn't improved because that Laura fight, and then I guess most recently this Billy Joe Saunders fight, if he would have fought somebody who had a stronger eye orbital bone, to me, that fight was still a tie right there. So I'm like, well, dog, you still on the same level as Triple G to me, to where now you and Billy Joe Saunders, both performance-enhancing drug failures, cheating in a sport you can die in, a.k.a. attempted murder. So this is like, the attempted murder showdown, and boom, it was even to me. Like, round 6 to nobody, round 1 and 5 and probably 7 to Billy Joe, and then the other 3, or the other ones to Canelo. But I mean, it wasn't like nobody was running away with the fight. But I know Sheeple was so nut huggery with Canelo, they just he's da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, eh. But yeah, there's that on that comment. Let me move on to another one real quick. All right, now right here's a little back and forth. This is Andre Ward checks Floyd Mayweather for fight of the decade. And I'm guessing it was that Pacquiao stuff. I don't feel like clicking on the video right now because I got a feeling Tubi was gonna do something extra crazy. But yeah, this is on Aki. So then I say Pac avoided strict PED testing in 09 because he would have tore his rotator cuff. Joking, because then in the fight when they eventually had it anyway, I tore my rotator cuff. Oh, and so then this tububer, and then Floyd put super IV serum in his body and ran a marathon. And I'm like, okay, I understand that people say Floyd uses IVs to cover up from taking steroids. And I'm like, well, everybody should do it then if that's the case. But I mean, he ain't failed or done nothing suspicious, such as Pacquiao being the only Filipino, not just only fighter, to be jumping up these weight classes the way he's doing it. And I mean, I broke Pacquiao down easily of how whatever he's on, it's on a way more life-threatening level of performance-enhancing drug, to where, okay, if Floyd is, the way Floyd's be fighting, though, is like he just, at least when he's not Pretty Boy, when he became Money May, he just seemed to be fighting and boxing and outpointing, where Pacquiao's on something that's making him a fucking, extremely attempted murderer. So, okay, yay, if they both on something cool, but Pacquiao is way more evident because, I mean, like, black fighters been making it look natural and G'd up for the longest. But when we get this foreigner, oh, y'all mad. Oh, okay, if y'all want to say I'm racist, cool. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, like, because, like, the people that know me. So sheeple can just, latch on to the racism shit because the media has trained motherfuckers to do that. But I'm just saying, though, like, what other Filipinos or Asians are doing this? And it's like, well, dog, doing on a grander scale. Like, if Floyd was the only black person to be an elite boxer of all time, then I would say something. But nigga, we got Aaron Pryor, Hagler, Ali, like we got a lot. But I'm just saying, like, y'all got this one dude, like, no eyebrow raising. getting knocked out with body shots at 105 and then being able to, handle Margarito and Cotto and all these big punches at later in life and in age. Oh, okay. And it's like Pacquiao never got better. He's not a boxer. He's a slugger. And if his skills improved differently, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, he just got better. But no, he's still this rapid, random, super fountain of youth ass motherfucker. Even Teddy Atlas got his ass on that. But, the sheeple got Floyd's IV and ran. Oh, well, during the pretty boy times, where was Pacquiao? Getting his ass knocked out and having Marquez problems and Eric Morales problems. But anyways, okay, and then I say, and then Pat gets slept by Juan. So it's like, oh, well, there's that. That should have been enough. And then Pat got slept. That's a fact. What's about it? It's like, what about what, nigga? Like, like I was saying Pac avoided, and then you bringing up Floyd running, and then I'm like, well, in between, that 09 test avoiding and, Floyd running a marathon or whatever, Pat gets slept in between. That's what was about it, but let me see what I put. Sometimes I'll be surprised at myself. Pac should have took the strict PED test in L9 since he was going to lose anyway. Lost to Bradley, Juan, and Horn. Lost to two unknown dudes early in his career and held up a fight versus Floyd knowing he was going to lose, mainly due to strict PED tests. So I'm like, dog, you hiding something. So then here we go. And then Gloyd with 750 mil IV booster ran into space. I'm like, well, I guess that was Pacquiao's fault, so he should have game planned for all that then? I don't know what to... So then I say, ran into space while showing he a better boxer than Pac. And definitely, okay, while he was running, he was still boxing better. So Pacquiao will never be a better boxer. He's just a sluggy for the sheeple fans that don't know boxing and just like sluggy. And then, who told you that? I'm like, why do I have to be told something when it comes to boxing? Like, you watch boxing, you don't get told shit, but it's like, oh, okay, I guess you in the, I gotta be told shit, sheeple state of mind. And I said, nobody. And then, like, that was the end of it. Like, nothing. Like, who told you this? Like, you ended it with a stupid ass remark to where then I got to be like, nobody told me. It's like, I could have added more, but I'm like, no, you ain't. You talking about Floyd running. I'm talking about Pacquiao avoiding strict PED testing. So I'm like, did Floyd run from a huge money fight in 09? No, the weight is more on Pacquiao, especially when his trainer, Freddie Roach, admitted, yeah, it was our fault. And I was going to put all that in the comment too. I'm like, I don't want to blow him up too much because then he's going to just be coming up with extra dumber and dumber shit. But but yeah, just a little razzle dazzle on MMA boxing. It's probably the 4th video, I think, or 5th. I think I did a Canelo audio, Canelo ducking, Fury being a cheat, and Pacquiao being a cheat. So yeah, I guess this is MMA Boxing 5. Shoot, hope y'all enjoyed it. If not, I don't give a damn. Y'all be cool. Keep your stress low. Don't be scared of nothing. Be prepared for everything. Peace.